Hi all, welcome to Tech Forum. In this video, we will explore how to build AI agents using Langflow on Astra data stacks. No coding expertise is required. Langflow offers a simple drag and drop interface while AstraDB provides serverless scalable data storage. Let's get started now. What is Langflow? Langflow is an open source tool that provides a drag and drop interface for designing AI agent workflows. It is built on top of LangChain, which integrates large language models (LLMs) with external tools, APIs, and data sources. What is AstraDB? AstraDB is a serverless, scalable database optimized for fast and reliable data access. It supports vector search, making it ideal for AI and machine learning applications. With AstraDB, you can efficiently store and retrieve structured and unstructured data without managing infrastructure. With AstraDB, you can ensure fast, reliable, and scalable data access with its serverless architecture. Easily connect Langflow agents to run dynamic queries and interact with real-time data. This makes AstraDB a great choice for AI-driven applications that require real-time decision making and seamless data retrieval. Langflow can be used independently, but AstraDB has now integrated Langflow into its portal. This integration simplifies agent building while providing the added benefit of an integrated vector database. Why use Langflow with AstraDB? Langflow provides a no-code drag and drop interface to build AI agents, while AstraDB ensures fast, scalable, and reliable data access. With this combination, you can visually design AI workflows for reasoning, decision making, and automation, seamlessly integrate with AstraDB for real-time scalable queries, leverage LLMs, example OpenAI, Hugging Face, and more to enhance AI responses, extend workflows with APIs and third-party services for additional functionality, utilize AstraDB's vector database for advanced search and retrieval, enable real-time intelligence by combining AI reasoning with live data from AstraDB. This setup also makes it easy to create custom intelligent AI agents with minimal effort while ensuring smooth data interactions. Let us now quickly see a demo. As a first step, register for a DataStax account through accounts.datastacks.com. This provides a free credit to start with. Please note, DataStax Langflow is currently in public preview. You can define multiple projects as required. Click on plus and create new projects and create new agent workflow under specific project. You can find predefined templates to start with. You can go with basic prompting, RAG, symbol agent as part of the get started use cases, or review different templates under different categories like use cases, methodology. Also, you can click on all templates to find all the available templates and start with that, or even you can go with blank flow. So it means that it start from scratch. You can find different components to build the agent workflow. The components are grouped under different sections like inputs, outputs, and models, and etc. So if you maximize, you can find the corresponding components here: inputs, chat input, and text input. Same with outputs. Also you can go with the prompts, data. Then if you go to models, you can find all the supported models. Also you can go here, there is something called agents. This is the one you can define the agent. Also embeddings. You can use the required components to build your AI agent workflow. This is the simple workflow. The agent receives the input, search on Google using Google Server API, and output the summary. I am using agent components Using OpenAI as the model provider, multiple other providers are available. Select whatever you need. Also select the appropriate model name. In this case I am going with GPT-4o mini, but you can select based on your model provider and based on your need. Also provide the API key. In this case OpenAI API key I am providing. Then the next one is agent instruction. You need to provide some agent instruction. I am giving simple agent instruction, so it's just going to use a single tool and going to summarize that. This is the simple agent instruction I am using. So use the tool to perform the search, then summarize within 50 words. You can configure based on your use case. You can view the agent code and modify directly if required. You can modify the code and save it. Also, if you go to controls, you can configure the various parameters. In this case, even you can modify the model provider from here, max tokens, and JSON mode, and whatever the parameters you want, you can configure here. Also, one more thing is tools mode. In this case, it is not on. If this component is going to be a tool, then you should configure this tools mode. I am using Google Server API to search online. Various tools are available under tool section. You can use various tools based on your use cases. Here we should configure server API key. Also, if required, some parameters, number of result here. Also, as I said earlier, this is a tool, so tool mode should be on. Chat input component to provide input, also chat output to receive the output. Now we should connect this as a workflow agent tools connected with this Google Server API, then chat input providing input to the agent, chat output component receiving the output from agent. Now our workflow is ready. Let us quickly test. We can use the playground or the API to test it. Let me go with playground. Now let me enter some input. Send. Now if you see the input and says like it's connected to the API, Google Server API with this input value, and received the JSON output, and the LLM summarized the output. You can extend the workflow by adding additional components. Let us now quickly see how to connect to Astra DB to build an agent using the data stored in the database. I am going to store some order details into the DB. The agent helps to receive the details on various order queries. As a first step, switch to Astra DB. Click here. Create a new database. Click on this. Serverless vector. Provide the database name. Then the provider. You can choose Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, or Microsoft Azure. Then select the region. Then create the database. Once the database is created, ILD created. Let me click on that. Now go to Data Explorer. You can create a new collection. Create collection. I am going with customer underscore order details, vector enabled, embedding generation method. You can select bring my own, or even you can go with embedding provider integration. So there are multiple integrations, OpenAI, Hugging Face, Azure OpenAI. You can select whatever you want, but I am going with bring my own for demo. Then select the dimensions whatever you want. Now maybe I will go with 1536. Then similarity metric, you can select whatever you want. I am going with the cosine. That's fine. Create collection. Okay, the customer order details collection is ready now. Let us now load some sample data. This is the JSON order details data. If you see here order ID, customer name, items. So it has multiple details here. Also total, order date, status, and description. Let me load this file. Load data. Select file. Same JSON. Fine. I am going with embeddings on items field. Now load data. It's fine. Now the data is loaded. Let us now create an application token. Select settings, go to tokens, select the appropriate role. I am going with read write user. Then enter some description, then click on generate token. Copy the token value that needs to be configured in the flow to enable the connectivity between the agent and the database. Let's now go back to the Langflow, go to settings. Now see this variable AstraDB application token, then configure the value whatever we generated. Let's now build the workflow. Add AstraDB tool from this tool section. Now provide some tool name, tool description. Also select the collection name, customer underscore orders. Also the application token variable, whatever we created or configured. Also configure the API endpoint. The API endpoint can be copied from AstraDB overview page. Also configure the required tool parameters. I am going with order ID, customer name, then status. Now AstraDB tool is ready. Now let's go and add chat input and chat output. Now add agent. So now again I am going with model provider OpenAI, then model name GPT-4o mini. Also configure the OpenAI API key. Now the important one is the agent instruction. You should configure the agent instruction. I am saying here, hey, you are an intelligent order management assistant. Your role is to assist users with managing and retrieving order details stored in AstraDB. When a user provides query, you follow these instructions, analyze the query, then send input parameters to the DB, then get the output and format the output and send the response to the user. You can add and adjust the instruction based on your use cases. Now the agent components are ready. Need to connect the workflow. Again, agent tool connected to AstraDB tool, chat input to the agent, output from the agent to the chat output. Now the workflow is ready. Let us quickly test. The API or the playground can be used. I am going to test through playground. Click on this. This is the query I am going to send. What are the key details of order ID 54321? Okay, we received the response. If you see here finished, if you go and see here input, whatever the input we sent, then executed customer order database, then what is the input order ID 54321 and received the JSON output. But the agent summarized the response saying order 54321 for Alice Johnson includes a smartphone and headphones totaling $900. The order was delivered on 2023-09-15. These are the some sample queries. So we can say show me all shipped orders placed after 2023-09-10 for John Doe. Summarize the total value of all delivered orders. You can specify any of the queries. Maybe I will execute one more query. This one list all pending orders for Bob Williams and John Doe. Okay, now we got the response. Again same thing, the input was sent, customer name and status. Now it got the again one more request, customer name John Doe, then status pending, then received the output. It combined the output and given to us. It says for Bob Williams order 98765 monitor and keyboard total $380 status pending. The order was placed on this date 2023-09-18. For John Doe, no pending orders found. You can extend the workflow by adding other components like embedding memories, logic, and also other tools. You can also use other vector stores and models based on your use cases. The Langflow provides no-code drag and drop interface to build the AI workflow. The Langflow along with AstraDB provides seamless data connectivity for the agent workflows. That's all for today. Thanks all for watching the video. See you all in the next video.